Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by. Please subscribe and come back often to get more no frills, no nonsense, valuable health information. Think you know what's in your food? You're going to be shocked when you find out what a common, everyday sweetener is doing to your body and silently destroying your health. What is this sweetener? It's high fructose corn syrup, or HFCS, a sweetener derived from cornstarch. In order to create high fructose corn syrup, enzymes must be added to corn syrup to change some of the glucose into another simple sugar called fructose. Your body goes crazy trying to break down this syrup, compared to the body breaking down regular glucose. Here is an alarming statistic. Americans consume an average of 50 grams of high fructose corn syrup every single day. It now represents more than 40% of caloric sweeteners added to foods and beverages and is the sole caloric sweetener in soft drinks in the U.S. Research suggests people now consume over 500 calories per day from sugar, on average, which may be 300% more than 50 years ago. Here are serious health issues caused by high fructose corn syrup among the young and the old. Fatty liver disease. High intake of fructose leads to increased liver fat. The National Library of Medicine reported that drinking sucrose-sweetened soda for 6 months greatly increased liver fat compared to drinking milk or water. Other research has found that fructose can increase liver fat to a greater extent than equal amounts of glucose from regular foods. In the long term, liver fat accumulation can lead to serious health problems such as fatty liver disease and type 2 diabetes. It's important not to think that the sugar in fruit has the same health risks as the sugar in high fructose corn syrup. It would be very hard to eat too much fructose from whole fruits, which are healthy and safe in sensible amounts. But high fructose corn syrup is the ingredient that causes increased liver fat. This is because of its high fructose content, which is metabolized differently than other carbs. The liver is the second largest organ in the body after the skin and has over 500 functions. So it's crucial that high fructose corn syrup be avoided in order to protect this vital organ. High fructose corn syrup can lead to insulin resistance, a condition that can result in type 2 diabetes. Insulin resistance happens when the cells in the body don't respond in the right way to insulin. They can't easily take the glucose from the blood, and type 2 diabetes is the result. You have symptoms like increased thirst, frequent urination, increased hunger, blurred vision, headaches, skin infections, and trouble healing from cuts and sores. In healthy people, insulin adjusts in your system according to how many carbs you eat, transporting them out of the bloodstream and into the cells. But when you eat high fructose corn syrup, it can make your body not be able to process insulin and control blood sugar. This leads to diabetes. High fructose corn syrup drives inflammation, which is associated with an increased risk of obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and cancer. In addition to inflammation, the fructose increases harmful substances called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs, which harms your cells. The inflammation can cause gout also, which affects the body's ability to process uric acid. High fructose corn syrup plays a key role in the development of obesity. One study had healthy adults drink beverages containing either glucose or drinks containing fructose. The brain of those drinking fructose did not send signals to stop eating. This is a reason why consuming foods containing high fructose corn syrup makes you overeat. But the brain of those drinking glucose sent signals to control the intake of food. Fructose also promotes visceral fat accumulation, which surrounds your organs. It builds up around the organs deep within the stomach. It's the most harmful type of fat. Like other added sugars, high fructose corn syrup is empty calories. While it makes you fat with tons of calories, your body isn't being nourished because it contains no essential nutrients. So eating high fructose corn syrup will decrease the total nutrient content of your diet because the more you consume, the less room you have for nutrient-dense foods like fruits, vegetables, and healthy meats. Fructose goes straight to your liver and starts a fat production factory, according to Dr. Hyman. This triggers the production of triglycerides and cholesterol. What's worse is that high doses of fructose punch little holes in your intestinal lining, causing what we call a leaky gut. This allows foreign food proteins and bacteria proteins to enter into your bloodstream, which triggers inflammation, makes you gain weight, and causes type 2 diabetes. This toxic sugar can even cause fibrosis, or what we call cirrhosis. It's how the major cause of liver failure and makes sugar the leading cause of your liver transplants. Sugar is hidden in over 80% of the 600,000 processed foods on the market. But we have to be aware because it's disguised with over 200 different names. Things like maltodextrin and other additives you wouldn't necessarily recognize. As a general rule of thumb, Dr. Hyman advises if you can't pronounce it or you don't recognize the ingredients, or you wouldn't add it to food you cooked in your own kitchen, then don't eat it. Because high fructose corn syrup disrupts the body's metabolic system, destroys cellular and vessel health, it can also cause cancer, increase cholesterol levels, high blood pressure, and heart disease. It is indeed one of the most toxic ingredients ever put on the market. Foods with high fructose corn syrup include fast food items, breakfast cereals, bread and baked goods, sweetened dairy products like yogurts, candies, canned foods like soups and fruit, and soft drinks. The following are great sweeteners to use instead of high fructose corn syrup, but you should avoid agave. Raw honey is good, stevia, dates, coconut sugar, maple syrup, blackstrap molasses, and real fruit jam. According to Dr. Hyman, regular sugar and high fructose corn syrup are hidden in over 80% of the 600,000 processed foods on the market. He says we should be aware because they are disguised with over 200 different names, things like maltodextrin and other additives you wouldn't necessarily recognize. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and come back to receive more no-frills, no-nonsense, valuable health information. Until next time, be safe, be well, and be prosperous.